and welcome to another lawnfawn video. Today we are introducing two new dies, Happy Mother's Day line border and Feelbetter line border. So here you can see what these two look like when they're all die cut. They're really delicate and really great and a wonderful addition to our whole line border collection. So first up, we're going to be making a card with the Happy Mother's Day line border. So here we've got the really rainbow scallops paper. This paper is so pretty, and we're going to pick this beautiful purple paper and trim it down to be 1.5 inches by 5.5 inches. And that's going to go on a standard size card that's going to be 5.5 by 4.25. Next, we're going to die cut the Happy Mother's Day line border, and we're going to die cut that twice from white cardstock, and we're going to stack these two die cuts on top of each other. This is going to give it some nice height, which is so beautiful. I even love stacking up to 3 and 4 of these together, but in this case, we're only going to do 2 because we don't want too much height because we're going to have some die cut leaves coming off of this line border. So now that I've stacked the two together, we can use the glue tube and layer some more little dots of glue all along the back of it, and then we're going to layer it right where the pattern paper meets the white cardstock, which is such a pretty look, and you can see how that Mother's Day line border just pops on that beautiful scalloped pattern paper. To finish this part of the card off, we're going to add the little apostrophe there, and so we're going to stack those two. So we're going to die cut one and then stack the other one on top. Then we can trim off any of the excess, and next we're going to be working with these really cool stitched leaves that come from our stitched flower frame die set, and I love these leaves so much, and we're going to be die cutting them from a bunch of different cardstock. So we're going to have some Sugarplum Cardstock, Guava, Chili Pepper, Sticky Note, and Fake Tan, and so we're going to die cut a bunch of leaves. And then we're going to layer them coming off of that line border. And right now we're recreating a card by Kay, and I thought this card was absolutely stunning. The cool thing about it is you could use the same layout and use different line borders. So you could use the Feelbetter or the Happy Birthday, etc. And you could change up your color scheme just by changing your pattern paper and the cardstocks, but using this exact same layouts with the leaves. And to finish this card off, we're going to use some Nouveau drops. Some glitter stickles would look really great too. That's what Kay used on her card, but I happen to have these red Nouveau drops that matched really perfectly, and so we're just going to add this little detail around. You don't necessarily need this, but I do think it adds a little extra special something, and they're really shiny and glossy, which is so super pretty. And this card is all done and so super cute. Next, we're going to be creating a card with the Feelbetter line border, and we're going to take out the Spiffy Speckles paper pack, and we're going to be die cutting a rainbow out of these. And so we're going to use all of those beautiful pastels. So we'll have the pink, yellow, green, blue, and purple, perfect for the rainbow, and they look so gorgeous with that speckled detail too. We're also going to be die cutting the Feelbetter line border out of some narwhal cardstock, which is so super pretty. And then we're also going to be using the new fog cardstock, and we'll die cut the stitched windy backdrop from that. So here you'll see what a beautiful detail it has, and that fog is just the perfect light gray. So we're going to add that onto a standard size card base at 5.5 by 4.25 inches. And then we can start to work with our rainbow. So we're going to layer that rainbow right onto that windy backdrop. So this is going to be a very simple card, but that stitched windy backdrop really gives it a little extra something special. So we're going to lay down our pink/red first and then go through all of the colors of the rainbow. And there is nothing happier than watching this rainbow get built. It's so sweet and so fun. We're going to die cut some Pixie Dust Sparkle Cardstock with one of my favorite dies of all time, and that's Puffy Cloud Borders. So we're going to run that through the die cut machine. You can see how pretty that is. We're going to layer it perfectly right over the rainbow, so it looks like the rainbow's coming out from the clouds. Then we can turn the card over and use a pencil to make a mark going right against the edge of that card. And that's a really great way to know exactly how far to trim down your clouds. Then we'll add some tape runner to the back, and we can layer that onto the card base. And that sparkle looks so pretty, and I love the rainbow coming out of those clouds. It feels like kind of like a Care Bears kind of thing. It just makes me smile. And then we're going to take the Feelbetter line border, add some liquid glue with the glue tube on it, and then layer that right onto that glitter cardstock. And then we can trim off any of the excess. To add one last touch of sparkle, we're going to die cut the raindrops from the stitched umbrella die out of some of the silver sparkle cardstock to go along with that pixie dust sparkle. And then we're going to lay those all over the card base. So we're going to place them exactly where it's going to look nice. It's almost like those Nouveau drops that we did earlier, right? It just adds that little extra touch. And then we can pick up each one and add a little liquid glue and then place it right back in place. And those raindrops really help with the whole feel better theme of this card, and I really think that this would just brighten someone's day when maybe they were having a tough day. And I love that it's a purely die-cut card, just like with the card we did at the beginning. So now we have some gorgeous cards by the design team, and first up we have this beautiful card by Megan, and I love how she inlaid the die cut of the Feel Better line border into the grass. It looks so cute with those turtles. Here I love how Elena curved her Happy Mother's Day line border. It's so cute in that curved grass. I love this card by Lynette. It's also a purely die cut card, and that butterfly looks so perfect on it. Here's the card by Kay that inspired us to make ours today. It's just so beautiful and stunning. And then this card by Elena is so cute. I love how she cut the Feel and Better apart so that she could put her cute little whale in the center. And then this card by Rebecca is so fun. The Feel Better really goes well with that new stitched umbrella die. So we can't wait to see how you guys use these line borders, so make sure to share it with us. Thank you so much for watching today, and have an absolutely amazing day. Bye!